Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast talking about Doctor Who The Time Lord Letters. It's a book published on the 24th of September 2015, BBC Books in its hardback, and it comes in at £20, though I'm sure you'll be able to find it for slightly cheaper at your own specialist outlets. So what's it about? The Time Lord Letters is a unique collection of over 100 letters, notes, jottings by both the Doctor, correspondence and by turns, entertaining, inspiring, funny, flippant, brilliant and incredible. From the Doctor's plea to the Time Lords for help at the end of the War Games, to an extract from a written defence he submitted at his subsequent trial, from his application to the post of caretaker at Coal Hill School, to his apology to the Queen for missing dinner, from telepathic messages to the High Council on Gallifrey, to his famous letter to Santa Claus, like the Doctor himself, the mood can change in an instant. The Time Lord Letters captures the best and most dramatic moments of an impossible life. You'll never see the Doctor in quite the same way again. About the authors. Now yes, we all know who'll really have written this, but they are keeping up the pretense. So the authors. The Doctor. The Doctor was born on Gallifrey in the constellation of Casterbrus, graduated from Pryden Academy when he was an older man than he is now. After spending some time as a wanderer in the fourth dimension together with his granddaughter Susan, the Doctor came to regard himself as a citizen of the universe. He has travelled extensively through time and space, as well as spending a period as scientific advisor to the Secretive Unit organisation. Now in his 12th incarnation, or possibly his 13th, accounts vary, the Doctor has been saving the universe for as long as he can remember, possibly longer. His real name, if he has one, is unknown. Justin Richards has written for stage, screen, as well as writing novels and graphic novels, including The Suicide Exhibition and The Blood Red City. Justin currently acts as creative consultant for BBC Books' range of BBC Doctor Who titles, as well as writing quite a few himself. It's a fun book. That's what it is at its core. It's not taking itself as seriously as others. Similar in tone, but actually more funny than the books that came out last year. We've got something that is definitely of its own world. Letters written by the Time Lord could be sarcastic, could be twisted, could be, well, a cheat. An excuse to paste together some old black and white pictures that we haven't seen, or indeed have seen, here and there, with a nice bit of text. But you know what? It's funny. It's fun. It's a bit of bubblegum and it's laughter, and it's also a lot thicker and a lot more in depth, with a lot more in-jokes than you could possibly shake a stick at. Yes, the unit typeface paper is really nice, and stuff written to the IMC's really funny, but you know what? It just works. There's a lot of very funny moments in this lot, and some quite touching stuff. So yeah, as a concept, it might come across as something, well, a bit of fluff. But once you're actually reading it, it's funny, well thought out, particularly well observed, and true to the very fabric of proper Doctor Who. So have a laugh, enjoy yourself. This is not something you'll regret getting. And some of the photographs used, pretty impressive. That line between old Who and new Who just doesn't exist here. And you know what? I'm glad of that. So until next time, be seeing you. You've been listening to the Tin Dog Podcast, available on RSS, iTunes, Stitcher, Audio Boom and Tumblr. Doctor Who and its associated works are copyright of the BBC. No infringement is intended. You can contact the show, donate, buy merchandise or find out more about my other projects by visiting the Tin Dog Podcast homepage and clicking on the links. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.